1,600 sailors are about to be impacted by this right here. Hey my friend, welcome back to another video. This one is kind of difficult to stomach because I know a couple of friends that are about to were in the HYT program, and man, the Navy just went ahead and said, we're gonna go ahead and do away with that in an effort really to increase dismal retention, retainment, recruiting problems. Like I said before, this is getting out of hand, and I get it. They're throwing everything at the wall just to see if anything sticks. Nothing's going to stick. It's just not right now, at least. Maybe in the near future. But article came out recently by Navy Times, and it is suspending the enlisted higher tenure for 2 years in an effort aimed at increasing retention. All right, so what the hell is higher tenure? Higher tenure is a program where you have to make your pay grade, the next higher pay grade within a certain period of time. And if you don't, you will be involuntarily separated. That's just the easiest way to put it. Like in corporate America, you can stay at your, your career salary for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, right? Not in the military. They expect you to advance to the next higher pay grade, right? And if you don't, peace. That's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say you the peace sign. So that's really what it's all about. But the problem is, it's gonna impact about 1,600 sailors. Meaning there were 1,600 sailors that were about to be involuntarily separated, but they're not going to be involuntarily separated anymore because the Navy needs every ample body that they can get at this time, because the recruiting and retainment is just absolute dog poo.
Literal doo-doo water? Literal doo-doo water.
It's dog poo, right? So here's what they said about this higher tenure suspension. This means that more of our talented and experienced sailors can stay in the Navy, and by removing this barrier to retaining career-minded sailors, the Navy is broadening career progression opportunities for sailors and allowing them the opportunity to advance to the next higher pay grade. Now, I'm gonna just say this. As you've noticed in the previous, 3-4 months, the Army basically lowered the barrier of entry to get into the Army by doing away with having a high school diploma or GED. The Navy had to separate about 2,000 sailors that were, didn't get the jab. Now, the recruiting across the board as a whole has transcended on the downward spiral, and because of this, they're saying, wait a minute, we're losing too many people, we're not recruiting enough people, and frankly, we do not have enough bodies at sea, because every branch is different. The Navy, they out to sea. I used to be in the Navy. I was in the Navy for 7 years. They need bodies at sea. So if you notice, I said this in the previous video, and I'm gonna link it down below. I said 5 reasons why the military is struggling to basically recruit people, right? I gave 5 reasons, and I'm saying this, and I'm gonna say it again. This is a much larger issue at hand. That's just the facts. It's just the fact of the matter. It is a much larger issue at hand. And I think that the problem is service members are starting to wake up and realize there's more money in the civilian sector. You get more freedom, more flexibility with your schedule in the civilian sector or as a business owner. There is more diversity for making rank as opposed to going before a board or having to take an advancement exam. Like, you can't just go to your higher up and say, hey, I want to negotiate my salary. This is the military. This ain't corporate America. And so, being that they're suspending this high-year tenure for 2 years in an effort to increase retention, they are struggling bad right now. Like, very, very bad. So, I don't know about you, but this is going to get worse, right? This is going to get worse. By the way, if you made it this far in the video, consider hitting the subscribe button or liking this video. I want to say this. I was in the Navy in the mid 2010s, right? 2015, right? 2016, 2017. In the early 2010s, if you remember this, they actually like basically did like a mass layoff, if you will, for lack of better terms. They basically kicked out a lot of people because they was like, we got too many people. Now it's like that decision to do that in the early 2010s is coming back to bite them. Because a lot of people at the time actually enjoyed being in the Navy as opposed to how it is now. And because of that, it's like, wait a minute, we need every single body that we can get. Now, do I believe that this is going to change? Like, it's going to swap in the opposite direction to where more people are enlisting, more people are going back in? Yes, but not right now. Definitely not right now. I want to close with this because I don't know, how long this is going to take an effect. I'm not talking about just a higher tenure. I'm talking about the Navy's the military's retainment and recruiting problems. But I will say this: if we can get better at the way that we treat service members and what we do to make sure that they are, in a way, benefited from staying in, then this problem won't happen. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you made it to the end of this video, hit the subscribe button. I got some more videos here that you might like, and let me know if you found this video helpful in the comments. Again, hey, I will catch you in the next video. Peace and blessings. I'll catch you next time.